Hello everyone, and welcome back to Daily Con Story channel. This is a place where learning English is easy and calm.
All right, we're live. Welcome back, everyone. So today, we're doing something a little different. We're going to talk about something that I think a lot of people struggle with. And honestly, it's something I struggled with for years. We're talking about English for daily life. Like, not textbook English, not the cat sat on the mat English. Real, actual, human English.
Yeah, the cat sat on the mat. I feel like that sentence has traumatized an entire generation of language learners.
Right? Like, when am I ever going to need that sentence? When? Tell me.
Unless you're a vet, maybe, or like writing a children's book.
Exactly. So, okay, let's just jump in. Let's start from the beginning. Like, what does daily life English actually mean to you? Because I feel like it means different things to different people.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think, for me, daily life English is the stuff you need when you're not in a classroom. It's like you wake up in the morning, right? And your roommate goes, "Hey, did you use the last of the milk?" And you got to answer that fast, naturally, without thinking about grammar.
Yes, that's the perfect example. Because in a classroom, you'd learn, no, I did not use the last of the milk. But in real life, you just go, oh, shoot, yeah, sorry, totally forgot.
Exactly. Totally forgot. That's it. That's the whole answer. No subject, no verb conjugation, just totally forgot.
And a learner who's only studied from books would probably panic in that moment. Like, wait, what's the correct form of...
And by that point, the conversation has moved on and your roommate is already annoyed.
Okay, so let's break this down a little bit because I want this to be actually useful for people listening. Let's talk about specific situations. Like, daily life is huge, right? There's so many different situations. Where do we even start?
Let's start with, morning conversations. Because that's where the day begins, and honestly, they're brutal for conversation, even in your native language.
Oh man, yes. My wife barely talks to me before her first coffee, and she's a native English speaker.
See, that's so real. And I think a lot of learners don't realize you don't have to be perfect in the morning. Nobody is. So phrases like morning, just morning. Not even good morning, just morning.
Mm-hmm.
Or how'd you sleep instead of how did you sleep. It's contracted, it's fast, it's natural.
Right. And then the answer to how'd you sleep is never a full essay, right? It's like, not great, or pretty good, actually. Or my personal favorite, don't ask.
Ugh, don't ask. That's such a good one because it actually communicates so much. It tells the other person, I'm tired, I'm maybe a little grumpy, don't push it.
And it's only 3 words. 3 words.
Which brings up something I think is really important and kind of counterintuitive for language learners. Sometimes less is more. You don't need to say more to sound fluent. Sometimes sounding fluent means knowing when to just say less.
That's actually a great point. I remember when I was learning, well, I'm still learning, let's be honest. But early on, I thought fluency meant like long sentences, complex grammar, big vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd listen to native speakers talk, and they'd be like, yeah, no, totally. And I'd think, wait, yeah, no, totally? Those 3 things don't even go together.
But they do. In context, they completely do. Yeah, no, totally basically means I understand you and I agree.
It's like the holy trinity of casual agreement.
The Holy Trinity. I'm gonna use that. Can I steal that?
Please, it's yours.
Okay, so let's keep going with situations. Morning done. Let's talk about, workplace or school, wherever people spend most of their day. Because that's where I think the anxiety really kicks in for a lot of learners.
Oh, absolutely. Because at home, you can kind of wing it, right? But at work or school, you feel like there are stakes, like someone might judge you.
Yeah, and the thing is, most native speakers are not judging your English as harshly as you think they are. Like I promise, most people just want to understand you and move on with their day.
That's such a good thing to say. I genuinely believe that. Most people just want the conversation to work.
Exactly. So at work, right? Some really common situations. Asking for help. That's a big one. A lot of learners are afraid to ask for help because they're worried they'll sound stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But asking for help is so simple. You can literally just say, hey, quick question, and that's it. That signals to the other person, I need something and it won't take long. It's like a little social cue.
Hey, quick question is such a powerful phrase because it also it softens the interruption, right? You're basically saying, I know you're busy, I won't take up much time.
Yes, exactly. And then you follow up with whatever you need. Hey, quick question. Do you know where the printer paper is? Done.
Or at school, hey, quick question. Did you get what the homework was? I zoned out a little.
I zoned out a little. Another perfect phrase, so honest.
Listen, honesty is fluency sometimes.
Okay. What about disagreeing? Because I think that's a really hard one for learners. Like, how do you disagree politely in English without sounding rude?
Ooh, that's a spicy topic. Because English, especially like British or North American English, has this whole culture of indirect disagreement. You don't just say, no, you're wrong.
Right.
You say things like, I see what you mean, but, or that's interesting. I kind of see it differently, though.
Or even just, are you sure about that? Said calmly, not aggressively. Just, are you sure about that? And that gives the other person a chance to reconsider without feeling attacked.
Yes, and the key is tone. Tone is everything in English. Like the exact same words can mean totally different things depending on how you say them.
Give me an example.
Okay. Oh, that's great, said enthusiastically. Oh, that's great. That means it's actually great.
Mm-hmm.
Said flatly, oh, that's great. That means the opposite. That means I am not impressed and I may be silently judging you.
The sarcastic, that's great. Yeah, that's learners, if you take nothing else from this episode, learn to hear sarcasm. It will save you so much confusion.
So much. And honestly, if you're ever unsure if someone is being sarcastic, it's okay to just ask, like, wait, are you serious or...
And that itself is a very natural, very human response. Native speakers do that all the time.
Totally. Okay. Let's shift to something lighter. Let's talk about social situations, like you're at a party or a get-together, or even just bumping into someone you know on the street.
Ooh, street encounters. Those are my personal nightmare, and I'm a native speaker.
Why?
Because they're so unpredictable. You see someone, you both know you've seen each other, and now you have maybe 3 seconds to figure out, do we stop and talk? Do we wave? Do we do the chin nod? Do we just look at our phones and pretend we didn't see each other?
The phone thing, that's so real. That's a globally recognized strategy.
Universal. Doesn't matter what language you speak. Phone goes up, problem solved.
Okay, but if you do stop and talk, what happens? Walk me through it.
Okay, so you stop, you smile, you go, oh hey, and the other person goes, oh hey. And then, and here's the really important part, someone says, how are you? Or how have you been? And the answer, the real answer, is almost never the truth.
Right? It's not a therapy session.
It's not a therapy session. The answer is always some version of, good, can't complain, or, yeah, pretty good, staying busy, or, oh, same old, same old.
Same old, same old. Love that one. It means absolutely nothing and everything at the same time.
It means my life is stable and I don't want to get into it.
Exactly. And then you say, because these conversations always have the same structure, you say, that's good. And then you both go, well, we should catch up sometime.
We should catch up sometime. The promise no one intends to keep.
I mean, sometimes they do. Sometimes people actually do catch up.
Sure, but it's also just a polite way of ending the conversation. It's like an exit ramp.
That's actually a great way to put it. Exit ramp phrases. Because every conversation needs an exit ramp. You can't just walk away mid-sentence.
Well, some people do.
And those people are terrifying.
So yes, exit phrases. Anyway, I'll let you go. That's a classic. I'll let you go sounds generous, like you're giving the other person their freedom, but really you're the one who wants to leave.
The ultimate polite escape. I'll let you go. Also, I don't want to keep you. Same energy.
Same exact energy. Very generous sounding. Very self-sacrificing. And then you've got, all right, take care. Take it easy. Have a good one.
Have a good one. What's the one? Like, have a good what?
Day? I think it's just day. Have a good day. But day got dropped at some point.
Language is wild.
It really is. It really is.
Okay, so we've done mornings, work, street encounters. What about shopping, like running errands? Because I feel like that's somewhere learners get really stressed out.
Yes, because it's transactional, right? There's a goal. You need to get something. And if communication breaks down, you don't get the thing.
Stakes are real.
Stakes are real. Okay, so grocery store. You're looking for something and you can't find it. You go up to an employee. What do you say?
Most people, I think, would try to say something like, "Excuse me, do you know where the pasta is located?" Very formal.
Which is fine, that works, but more naturally you'd say, hey, do you guys have pasta? Or where would I find the pasta? The where would I find phrasing is great because it's polite without being stiff.
And then you get to the register, and the cashier says, "Did you find everything all right?" Which is, I want to talk about that for a second, because that question always throws people off.
Oh, it's such a loaded question when you actually think about it.
Because technically, sometimes you didn't find everything, but do you say that?
Almost never. Almost never. The answer is just, yeah, thanks. Unless you have a very specific complaint and you want to address it. But usually, yeah, thanks.
And they might also say, "How are you today?" And again, that's not a real question.
Right, it's more of a ritual. A verbal ritual.
So the correct answer is always, "Good thanks, you," and they say, "Good thanks," and then it's done and you pay for your pasta.
That's the whole script. You've mastered the grocery store.
Okay, let's talk about something I think is really underrated in English learning, filler words and sounds, because I feel like if you don't know them, you sound weirdly robotic.
Oh, totally. Yeah, fillers are huge. Like the word like itself, right? Like is a filler. I was like really tired. It was like so good.
And like has so many different uses. It's a preposition, a verb, a filler, a quotative marker.
A quotative marker?
Yeah, like when you say, "I was like, no way." The like there is introducing a quote or like a thought. It's reporting speech, but more casually.
Huh. I never knew there was a name for that.
Linguistics is fun. But anyway, other fillers, kind of, sort of, I mean.
I mean is huge. People say I mean before they're about to clarify or correct themselves. I mean, it was fine. I mean, I guess. I mean, if you want to.
And I guess itself, that's a great one. It conveys kind of like reluctant agreement or uncertainty. I guess we could do that. You're not thrilled, but you're not opposed either.
I guess is such a nuanced phrase. There's a whole emotional spectrum behind I guess.
From sure, sounds great, all the way to I deeply do not want to do this, but I love you.
Yes, exactly. The context and tone do all that work.
Okay, I want to touch on something that I think is a really big barrier for a lot of learners, and that's understanding native speakers when they talk fast. Because we've talked a lot about what to say, but what about listening?
Oh man, yeah, this is something people don't talk about enough. Because understanding fast, connected speech is a completely different skill from understanding slow, clear speech.
It's like, you know how in a textbook or even in like a formal language class, the speaker says each word clearly? Would you like a cup of tea? Every word.
But in real life, it's, would you like a cup of tea? And it's all blurred together.
And if you've never heard that, you don't even know what you're hearing. Your brain can't break it apart.
Right, because we're not actually saying separate words when we speak. We're saying a stream of sound, and the listener's job is to parse it.
Which is wild if you think about it. We learn to do that automatically in our native language without realizing it.
So for learners, the advice here is exposure, exposure, exposure. Like watch TV shows, watch movies, listen to podcasts, like this one.
Subtle.
Not subtle at all. But honestly, the more you hear natural speech, the more your brain starts to recognize the patterns. Gonna for going to, wanna for want to, gotta for got to.
Kinda, sorta, lemme, let me.
Dunna, I don't know.
And once you start hearing those reductions, you can't unhear them. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere, and it's actually really liberating as a learner because you realize, oh, these people aren't speaking faster. They're just compressing. It's more efficient.
Efficiency through laziness, the true spirit of language evolution.
I'm going to put that on a t-shirt.
Please do. Okay, I think we should wrap up with some general mindset stuff, because I think the technical tips are important, but the mindset is what actually holds people back.
Yeah, say more about that.
So, The biggest thing I see is people waiting until they feel ready. Like, I'll start speaking when my English is good enough. But your English gets good enough by speaking. There's no shortcut. You have to go through the awkward phase.
You have to be willing to sound a little ridiculous for a while.
And honestly, native speakers love when someone is trying. Like, genuinely, most people are rooting for you. They appreciate the effort.
Absolutely. And make mistakes. Mistakes are data. Every time you say something wrong and someone corrects you or gives you a confused look, that's information you're going to remember.
Way better than drilling a grammar exercise 50 times.
Way better. Real-life feedback is the best teacher. And also, don't aim for perfection. Aim for communication. Did the other person understand you? Great. That's a win.
That is a win. Celebrate that.
And I want to say this specifically, even if you have a strong accent, that's okay. An accent is not a barrier. Clarity is what matters. Speaking clearly at a pace where people can follow you.
Accents are culture. Accents are identity. I love listening to different accents of English. It's one of the richest things about the language.
Agreed. And the world is full of Englishes. There's not just one right way to speak it.
Yeah, I think that's actually a beautiful note to kind of land on.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, so let's do a quick recap because I know some people love a good recap.
Hit it.
Number 1, real English is shorter and more contracted than textbook English. Gonna, wanna, kinda, embrace them. Number 2, fillers like, I mean, you know, these are normal. They make you sound human.
Number 3, learn the scripts for everyday situations, grocery stores, greetings on the street, workplace small talk. These all have patterns.
Number 4, tone matters as much as, if not more, than the actual words. Pay attention to how things are said.
And number 5, get out there and use it. Even badly, especially badly. That's how you get better.
Perfectly said. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. If you got something out of this, share it with someone who's learning English or someone who just needs a reminder that communication is about connection, not perfection.
Love that. Until next time.
Take care and bye-bye.